I've never been one to use a Bluetooth headset, but after a couple of weeks with the Moto Hint, I'm sold. One of the perks that the Moto Hint offers you is the fact it doesn't look like a Bluetooth earpiece. It's considerably smaller and more stylish. It works best if you have a Motorola Moto X 2nd generation. With no physical interaction with the Moto Hint or my phone, I can ask, "What's new?" and notifications will be read back to me. I can navigate home, open a video on YouTube, complete a web search, and more. The only physical interaction I need to have with the Moto Hint is to put it in my ear. From there, the sensors know when it's landed and turns on automatically. A female voice will give you an idea as to how long the battery will last, and from there, calls will be pushed to the Hint. Remove the Hint and it turns itself off and everything goes back to your phone. Android has a very powerful personal assistant in Google Now, and if you own a Sony Z3, an HTC One M8 or any other Android phone, you can still utilise the power of Google Now. The only difference being you need to tap the capacitive button on the Hint to start the voice control. Even if you own an iPhone, the Moto Hint will still work, just not quite as well as it does with Android devices. Being so small, I was concerned that I'd lose the Hint on my travels. Even on my bike, I managed to use the Hint to guide me with Google Maps, but it remained secure in my ear. When asking a question, the Moto Hint has worked extremely well in getting it right first time. Dictating a text message can be hit and miss until you both get used to each other. You can use the Moto Hint in a different room from your phone. In fact, it can be up to 150 feet away, which is impressive. The Moto Hint sure packs some features, but it also comes with the cool factor pre-installed. It sells itself by not looking like an earpiece. It's discreet, but packs a big punch. Even charging the Hint involves a nifty charger that can be taken with you, and it's charged up via the micro USB slot on the bottom. To charge the earbud on the go wirelessly, simply insert earbud into case and close. To charge the case and earbud, plug into the mains. In either situation, the case has a light that will indicate the Hint is charging. Fully charged, the Moto Hint will get you around 5 hours of use. If you talk a lot, around 3 hours. The carry case will get you a further 10, and if you haven't got a Moto X with the always listening feature, you should get a little more. If you're looking for an earpiece that will work all day without being charged, then the Hint will not be for you. Should you be looking for a device that can take a few calls, assist with some questions, such as how many pounds in a stone, then the Moto Hint will be the perfect companion. What sets it apart from other devices out there is the voice activation. It looks good and won't stand out like many other Bluetooth headsets out there. With wearables becoming more commonplace, the Moto Hint will draw more questions than ridicule.